Sooners and the Salt Lake City Elks. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. A first down throw for Mariota. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, that's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know, coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8 ball on the road to get things going.
Fall down these two. Mike, 36. Mike.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down. They almost gave it right back to him there with another interception of their own. And to be honest, he probably should have caught that and picked it off.
And he knows it, and he'll see it in film, and he'll see it in his dreams tonight when it's all said and done. But you almost felt like the excitement had been ramped up, and they were trying to get a big play right after that one.
Mahomes will try again on second down. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Opening minute and already a trip to the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Now here's Mahomes. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Samson Abukum. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. At the 20-yard line. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
All day, dog. Yellow. Mike Part 9. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's going to go down again.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
Hey, 57. 59's Mike. Check, 59. Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And the pressure gets to him again. Carl Lawson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You have the interception on the first play of the game. The good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember,
and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Trey Flowers has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. After the sack on first down, Mariota, he'll rifle it. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Switch. Check, 43, 43, 15. 59. Mike's 59. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. John Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. Waiting on it will be Richie James. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. On the return, it's James. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
down these two. Fall down these two. Let's go, Wally. Pretty quiet.
Mike, 36. Mike, 36.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. Flush. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Well, it should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's...
Touchdown, Cowboys! Melvin Gordon hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2. From the shotgun, it's Mariota out to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Check. I got him. On me.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Let's go. Slam. 50, yellow. And color. Check 24. Move. Mike, check. 59.
Mahomes now to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And what a big-time play there. 48 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Yellow. Let's go, Wally. 58. Come on. 15. Here we go.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And they'll get this down to the 10. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a 1st down with his very next run.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And the ball situated at the 9, 2nd and goal.
Check 4. Attack.
Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves them much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So as they take it over, we step aside. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Hyde. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Here we go.
They'll try to run with Hunt, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Kareem Hunt, touchdown number 15 of the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Now Crosby for the point after. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. Oh, nice move. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there by Gordon. 43 yards on the ground. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Gordon loses the football. It's loose. It's going the other way. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Carl Lawson in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Boom, boom.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Devontae Parker. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Crosby with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
That's the score, Harris, 24. Mason Crosby set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punt In on you. That's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw is Mariota. Open target here, Darius Slayton. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mariota escaping the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Mariota, he's going to take off with it. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down. Mariota on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
That's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike. I hope you brought your left because I'm about to take you to school. Bravo! 36.
Mahomes going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
On the run, this is Hunt. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Mike's 50. Attack. 59. It's a party.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown. And it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Where are they, King? Record. One. Exit.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
He's mine, he's mine, he's mine.
They'll start the third quarter on the ground with Hunt. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
What? Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Box track.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. Being chased out left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Mariota. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes it 24-13. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that is incomplete here.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
He's moving, boys, he's moving. 15. Watch 36 to Mike.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And able to find Green. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Zoom, fellas, let's go.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
59. You don't want it. Pick up the ball. 15. Mike, Charlie. You rush. Mike, check. 59. Watch a slant.
And again, it's Mahomes. And he finds Parker here, complete. Touchdown! Devontae Parker, his second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They go play action. Mariota flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dean Lowry. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Mariota. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Flush to his right. He's got a man. It's Corey Coleman. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, a 22. First down, Mariota. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Calvin Ridley with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that will get them one closer. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Mahomes gives to Hunt. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
6-man.
Now on 2nd and 13. Mahomes. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
58, the money. Not today, you are. Not today.
On third and long, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Looking to throw again on second down. Mariota completes it to Coleman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. You cannot write these guys off just yet. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Darius Slayton, touchdown number 15 of the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to 4.
Makes the score Elks 31, Cowboys 27.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Following the interception here, Mariota eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Mariota. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. A first down throw for Mariota. This one caught by Ridley. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
You have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. Here we go, here we go.
Sponge, sponge, sponge. One.
It's caught by Coleman. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
Three.
Seam 6.
One. Shit.
From the red zone now, Mariota. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Darius Slayton, his second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken in at the 1.
On the return. His guys take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Pin the mirrors back and go for it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Go, baby. 58.
Now Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep down. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Well, they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Delta. 6. Line 36. It's going to be a long...
To throw is Mahomes. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. This is Gordon as they go to him again. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Mariota now from the 50. Got a man, Slayton. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
They'll run again with Hunt. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Into Salt Lake City, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Today's final score.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles.